Oh nah, oh nah. Hey, what y'all over there doing? What y'all think of the first 6 episodes? Oh no, my bad. Not the first six. Episode six. Yeah.
First off, my man Zoro is a real one.
Hell yeah.
The way he picked up Luffy in that big ass jump, even after being stabbed and beat up on, just to go to sleep, he was like, "Nah, I don't need to sleep."
Oh, I definitely think Zoro has a healing factor though, for sure. Cause
I would imagine so.
It's no other way. My man got stabbed,
no
pierced in the side.
Supposed to be able to heal like that. Like,
I mean, it wasn't even. I don't think it's a healing thing. I
definitely think it's a healing factor. He keeps sleeping. It's too convenient.
Only reason why I'm gonna say it's not.
Yeah.
Is because that man was still kicking him in the side. So it's like if he was healing. I mean, he didn't get to sleep.
I think he needs to sleep to heal. So like, I think. By the end of episode 8, he's still hurt.
By the time he's resting, because every time he was done fighting,
he would pass out.
Was like, I'm gonna just go to sleep.
Yeah, regardless of where it was.
And just lay where he was. Yeah, he didn't care where he was.
You know what blew me about episode 6 though? This man Luffy, why could he not squeeze? Why could he not squeeze through the cages? Yeah, I was like, this man has the stretchy Joan. Like, how can this man not squeeze through the bars? That was kind of blowing me a little bit.
I guess maybe it's.
But did he like stretch himself thin though?
I don't think he can stretch. I don't think like certain bodies of his thing can like get really out of. Yeah, it's weird.
Maybe he just didn't know how to.
Or maybe he just doesn't know. Yeah, I was about to say that might be.
Maybe later on the road,
seem like
it blew me because like in episode 5, he stretched his arm out to go grab the food when Bugsy had him captured in the cage. So I was like, can he not?
Yeah, that's true.
Stretch himself through the cage. He keeps pulling his face too.
When his hat flew off the ship, he didn't stretch to get it.
You're right. This man, it might be something wrong with this man.
Don't really be thinking through. Yeah, I don't think he thinks stuff completely through.
Yeah. What do y'all? Nami. What do y'all think about Nami so far? We got a little bit more context with her now. So
we got a little. Yeah. That's true.
Because she annoys me.
More backstory.
She annoys
me.
I
I feel like we're definitely going to be knowing more.
Oh, for sure. So many episodes.
Like we could see she had a true hate for like pirates because she was already about to get Luffy's ass just assuming. I also thought it was funny that dog ate the keys.
Oh yeah. I mean, don't skip over episode 6, man. We still had oh no, that was episode 6. You're right.
It was a part of it.
You're right. That was episode 6.
Was the dog a part of 6?
Yeah, because that was when the lion Richie beat the shit out of Chow Chow. Beat the dog shit out there, man.
No, that was in episode 8 when the lion beat him. That was 8.
No, that was 6. That was 6.
That was 6.
That was 7.
That was 7.
7.
I thought 7 was 7 was when Kabaji or whatever fought Zoro.
6
was the dog.
6 was the tamer. Yeah, 6 was the tamer. 7 was Kabaji, and then 8 was when they fought Bucky. And then
Yeah. I mean, I give the writer credit because he made me care about that dog, bruh. Even though it was kind of funny. I knew Ant was laughing when that dog got his ass beat, but it was still crazy, bruh.
That shit funny. I
no heart.
It did not. You know what? Also, was funny that the lion's name was Richie. I was like, who named this man? Who named this man?
You right though.
All the names in the world. This man stomps.
Name.
He made that name like Hulk, something like that. They named this man Richie.
Richie.
And then they made it seem like what's that man name? It was a Kabaji. They made it seem like that man was a god or something. When he looked at Richie, he just ran off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That part.
Just wanted to just be flipping around and having dirty tricks. Like, look at your ass.
I mean, he was able to. What's weird is that my man said he used that Joan as a shield.
Yeah.
Like, how do you really use him as a shield?
They
he
did that with the same
big.
thing.
You just
What's
stood behind him.
They all said that shit. Like, oh yeah, I use the fallen my fallen pirates as a body
comrades as a shield. I'm like,
yeah.
They're not superhuman. So
hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. When Buggy blew up the house that Zoro was, I was like, this man really should have died. He was just like, "Is Zoro alive?" He's like, that's a rude way to wake up." I'm like, "Bro, what are you talking about? You should be dead, son." The
He gonna
house
make it
is
seem like his
obliterated.
resolve is
That
so
man don't
strong
give a
that man don't
shit.
die.
He was asleep. Oh, that joint about to.
He was asleep.
I'm just like, I don't understand. So I was like, then that's plot armor.
Mm-hmm.
You know that he was going to be alive. You knew he was going to be alive, but it just made no sense how he survived it.
It's a lot of plot.
A lot of
Him stepping on his hand. Yeah, him stepping on the hand so he wouldn't be able to hold him in place so he would die.
Oh, yeah.
Plot.
Yeah.
That's true.
Him being
No, but I
out of
agree with you,
nowhere,
though,
he was
like-
getting his ass kicked. Now he's able to just slice through shit. It was plot.
Yeah. But still back in episode 7, man, I don't know why I was mad at the fact that they tried to make Kabaji on the unicycle look cool. I was like, bro, this is not cool. This is not cool at all, bro. Fighting that man on a unicycle.
I thought it was funny to at least
It
have
was
somebody
different.
else outside of.
That's true.
I thought he was just gonna fight Buggy and that was the end of it. I didn't think they were gonna add more people
Gonna
to
have
it.
somebody else.
Like the tamer, because the tamer just got destroyed. He pretty much once.
Oh
Luffy
man,
showed up,
that
the tamer
lion got his
destroyed.
ass whooped.
Yeah, he
Oh,
just like
yeah, he did.
360 dunked that man.
Look, I ain't even
on
go
his
hold you.
noggin, on his
When
nose.
Luffy twisted his arms, bro, I thought he was going to snap that lion's neck. I was like, yo, this lion about to be dead, son.
He just
But then
dunked
he
that
showed
man.
he just
kept it
twist,
moving.
he dunked him into the ground. I'm like, yeah. And that's how it ends.
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna bring the dog with him, though, to be honest.
I thought so too. I definitely.
I didn't
thought
think so. I felt like
You
the
didn't think
dog
so?
was going to stay there. Nah, I didn't think so. I
mean,
felt
I
like the dog
understand why
already
the
had
dog
so much
stayed
of a
there.
relationship with the village, so that's why I felt like he was going to stay
It wasn't
there.
even. I feel like it was just the shop itself. But once the shop got burned down, I thought they were
like,
gonna
oh,
make
he
it
had
like,
nothing
oh, well, yeah. After Luffy saved the little box from the lion,
Yeah.
Right.
you know, he made a little bond with him. Like, you know, we cool now. After he, you know, ate the key and the rest of that.
Yeah.
I thought.
Bro, I'm
yeah,
just
nigga
saying
was
that
going-
dog is going.
When he jumped over him, I thought he was
shits.
gonna scoop him up and keep it. I thought he was gonna scoop him up and keep it moving. Not leave him there. Granted, it's kind of like the whole. What's that? It's like the whole Kobe relationship.
Oh, you thought it's just something
see them
leaving out there
later on.
Yeah, that's true. We probably will see the dog later on. I didn't think of that one. I was just like, Chow Chow, a real one, kinda.
Oh yeah, not for real, for real. I was about to say
I mean,
he definitely did a good
we're
job
not gonna-
making you feel for the dog, like you know the
Yeah,
whole
I was like,
wanting
that's-
to protect it and
You gotta
his
give him
master
credit for
never
that.
coming back and stuff. Yeah,
It's like that movie.
definitely
what's
good. What is that?
movie
What is that called? Is that pathos or ethos? I think I can't remember.
Is it Pathos?
It's
I think
something-
Pathos.
Yeah, I think
It's a
there is
movie that's
emotion,
like that, but I
right?
can't think of what it's called.
The dog.
Yeller.
Hell no.
Yeah, the dog movie when they kept going to the train station waiting for him to come back, but he had died.
Oh yeah,
I
I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of
I
it
know
right
exactly.
now.
Where he just waited all them years, but his master
He
never
would just,
came
yeah,
back.
it was like he would show up. It's kind of like on.
Oh, maybe that's where he got it
Futurama,
from.
Yeah,
No,
that,
it was
that's
on-
true.
it was
He
on
could have got
Futurama,
inspiration for that.
Yeah,
When,
that's probably where he got
when
it
Fry
from.
got frozen.
Definitely Futurama.
Yeah, when Fry got
That
frozen,
was
the dog
bad.
stayed in front of the store waiting for him.
Mm,
All that time, he never came back because he was frozen.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, I feel you.
But we're not going to skip how that man did the mayor dirty as hell.
He just knocked him out. The man was blowing me. He was like,
He just shoved his face
He
into the
just-
wall, like go to sleep.
Look,
Or-
he knew
hid
the mayor
from-
wasn't gonna cooperate.
he hid
The
from
man
the
wasn't
thing and then
cooperating.
still wanted to. He still wanted smoke. I was like, bro, get out of here. Like,
I mean, I understand. It
No,
was kinda
Like, from a human perspective, like
it's like
desperation
that
was
man.
there.
Not even desperation. It was more so like that man was like, "Yeah, destroying the town that I helped build. Let me, at least, even if I gotta
Right.
die for it, at least I'm gonna fix
Even
it."
destroyed my home
man,
and
I
whatnot.
was
Luffy
like,
was
get,
just
like, get your weak
"Nah,
ass
you
out of
destroyed
here.
that man.
He already said he'd handle it.
Power or something. He was like, "You're an outsider." It's kind of like, you know how movies get when they're like, "You're an outsider," or TV shows like, "Let us handle it because you're an outsider. You're not supposed to be."
Yeah,
some type
you're
of
an
shit."
outsider. It's none of your business. You know,
Yeah,
you're not
exactly.
involved in this type of thing.
That's true.
We should
I
be
mean,
able
I
to
didn't
stand
diss
for
on
ourselves.
Bucky's backstory
Right.
is butt too. His back
Oh
end.
yeah.
But
Talking about why he was angry at Shanks. I'm like,
I was ready to talk about that with y'all, bruh, because that blew me.
that shit was so.
I was like, this weak
First off, how do you
backstory.
find another fruit that looked the same like that devil fruit, bruh?
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think of that. I did not think of that.
How
at all.
did you find the same looking fruit and it's just not the devil fruit? So is it specific fruits just become devil fruit?
True, because that John he
No, he
was
said it was
orange,
the
right? No, he said it was a fake, but why did
Yeah,
they
he said
not
it was
know
a fake,
that
but
it was
looked
orange?
exactly like it.
Yeah, it did.
Right.
I mean, the only reason why I'm gonna say that it didn't really matter if it looked like it or not is because they all were saying that it was rumored anyway. So maybe they didn't know exactly what it looked like in the first
I
place.
don't even get
I
how it's
don't
a
know. I mean,
rumor at this
all
point.
the people in front of him thought that he was like just gonna eat it anyway. They knew he was
gonna
trying
eat
to.
it.
at
Yeah,
least.
they seemed like they didn't care
That's why they
either.
all sat there and watched him. Yeah, they didn't care.
Yeah,
They
but
give
it's
further
like,
explanation now about the whole. It's all
Yeah, but
devil
because
fruit
it's
that
like
you
a-
know you eat it, you
yeah,
can't swim. So that's
it's
been
frowned
clarified
upon
now.
to eat it though. I mean, you heard what he said. They're like,
Well,
it's frowned
oh,
upon
yeah.
to
It
eat
depends on how you
fruit in
look
the
at it.
first
I think.
place.
I think it depends on how you look at it, because he said it was
They were
frowned
saying
upon
that
because
it
he
was-
wanted that treasure, but it's not like the One Piece, like the I guess the main treasure that everybody wants at the Grand Line is in the water as far as we know. It may be though.
Right. I mean, the only reason I understand, like, I see why Buggy was so mad and shit is because the treasure map that he found, that treasure was like deep under the sea.
Yeah.
And so now that he ate that, Joe, he can't go.
Yeah,
into
but
the
that
water
was his
without
fault
killing
for
himself.
hiding it in his mouth.
Oh yeah,
like a
no.
dumbass.
Don't get me wrong. Like that was dumb as that was the stupidest thing ever. I'm like, bruh, what are you doing?
Yeah, really.
Why? Like the fact that you hid
So-
the fruit in your mouth, thinking you would get away with that, made no sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then why do you get so nervous that you just swallow fruit whole?
Yeah, really.
Come on.
And
bruh.
that
Hey, give me
fruit
one
was
second.
what they were trying to
Suffocated
sell
to
it.
death.
But I think that shit was. It just proved the point that they were trying to sell the devil fruit though.
Oh
That's
yeah, I
what
definitely
Shanks
think they were
was
trying
trying
to. Yeah, Shanks was trying to sell
Oh, yeah,
it for
like,
what they say 50
he
50
definitely
million
was going-
berries.
No, I think it was 50 million or 100 million. I think.
Well,
Okay.
I think it was
one of
100
those two.
million.
He was trying to
I think
sell
it was
it.
100
That's probably
million
why
berries.
He hadn't already ate it before, and how Luffy they would eat it in the first
Mhm.
place.
Yeah.
Which
Also
makes
think
sense.
there's a lot of stuff that they're trying to not keep, but like haven't
Keep it
really
under
said
wraps.
because it's just like the whole.
They're not trying to
Like him being able to
be known
inflate himself, he
immediately.
wouldn't have known that until
Mhm.
he just did it earlier against the what was it
Against
called?
the buggy ball,
the cannonball,
the buggy bomb.
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
buggy ball.
Yeah.
Hmm. So we know he can expand himself like a balloon.
Yeah, that's why I thought he could at least shrink himself a little bit, but maybe I'm overthinking it. But I'm thinking of like the
Maybe he
DC
can be
animated
that,
hero. You know, he can change his entire body as the electric guy. So I was like, why is this man not getting through the cage?
Yeah. Maybe they
I
just
thought
don't.
that cage was so much plot. It was so much plot around that cage.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
dog being there to eat the what's the name? To eat
The
the
key.
key. If you could
And
just
then,
look
yeah,
up the cage, that
listening to
wouldn't
the
happen.
story.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you think it's
there's
just
so
a-
much
Because if we
plot
didn't hear
around
the
it.
story, we wouldn't have cared about the dog.
Mm-hmm.
It was
We just
plot.
been like, oh,
I
it's
feel like
just a
later down the
random
road
dog.
he might be able to do it.
Yeah.
You want to see that man stretch his hand up under a door and unlock it from the other side like in the other elastic people do.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I
Right.
think it was
True.
just
True.
plot.
True.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Well,
I mean,
I
and
was
like,
thinking about
like I said,
Na-
Mike. I agree with you about the whole Nami thing. Like the fact that like she was like, I'm only here to work with you because it's going towards my common goal, which is like different for a character. Like somebody's joining, not because I like you, but it's because I have a goal. That I
common
wanna
goal.
She's
do.
saying that, but we already know that she likes Luffy, bro. It is what
You
it
think
is.
she
I
likes
don't-
him?
as much as she
I
run
don't
her
think
mouth,
I don't think she's gonna
I
like
think she.
show it now, but I think late as,
I mean, yeah,
as time
she's
goes
come
So
on,
on,
you
she's
think
a
Nami's the
pirate.
love interest?
I think she will be, but it won't be. But it'll be like the whole, he's oblivious and she doesn't really make it known.
So like
type
an
of thing.
Avatar, like Aang and Katara type love interest. That's what y'all going for?
I could kind of see that. I feel like Katara had a little bit more of like
Unless it's
passion and
another
stuff.
girl-
I don't think
another
Nami
girl
is gonna have
pirate.
that.
Nami's character
I think
doesn't
that
really
would
make too
definitely
much
be
sense to me because like I still don't understand how she feels like she's different than a pirate, but she steals.
Even though
like,
she out here
her
stealing,
whole character
it's-
thing
She's
is
a
like
thief.
she's
I
a
mean, you say
thief.
that.
That steals
She's a
from
thief.
pirates.
But
yeah, she steals from pirates. That makes you a pirate.
She's still just as bad as them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she only steals from pirates alone, and that's it. So
she don't even think about other people. She only think about herself. Like, remember at the end of episode 8, I believe. Remember, Luffy was the one who left Luffy was the one who left the treasure for the townspeople. She wanted to keep both. She was like, "Oh, I collected a bag."
She was like, "What is wrong with you?
Yeah,
why would you leave that back there?"
So that part doesn't really make too much sense to me.
She was gonna steal from the military too.
Oh, you're right. So see, that's what I'm saying.
So obviously, it's not just the pirates.
Maybe somebody will get her hip eventually. Like, hey,
I think she's an opportunist.
A hypocrite.
That's
my guy.
She's a pirate regardless.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's a pirate, but doesn't want to.
You see how Zoro called himself a pirate? Well, he said he wasn't a pirate either.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, he did say that too.
Yeah, he was like, "We're pirates" when he was falling asleep. He was like, "We're pirates."
Yeah.
So it's like
I think as time goes on, she'll be more accepting of it.
Of her
especially
pirate background.
Because the thing is, Luffy's I don't know. It's like
because Luffy's a pirate, but he's not like the
pirate
that she's thinking.
He's not
like,
your stereotypical pirate.
Exactly.
He's
that's
definitely
what I'm saying. There's a stereotype for the pirate, and he doesn't match it. Because there are good pirates.
Are there?
There really are, but
in real life.
Shanks was
in history, yeah.
How we know?
There is, yeah.
How we know Shanks was a good guy?
I think Shanks was a good
guy. From what it sounded like when they were on the thing, he just wanted to live his life freely, but that doesn't mean that he's a good pirate.
Good pirate, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It just seems like he wants to live his life the way he wants. Yeah, I can say that.
They just seem more compassionate or understanding than other
pirates.
Yeah,
that was like Buggy's crew when the mountain niggas showed up. That would have ended totally different. It wouldn't have been.
Oh yeah, Buggy.
You know, him getting that alcohol spilled on them. Yeah, they just would have died. I think Shanks
would have chopped.
I think Shanks had a different
agenda.
I think he has a different view on everything compared to most pirates.
That's fair.
I mean, when it was talking, we kind of got that idea too.
Yeah, you get that vibe.
Shanks said, like when Buggy was saying, "Oh, you could be my henchman." He was like, "Nah, I don't think that would happen. We both have different, ideas, views on life." So.
I mean, I'm kind of glad they have a little depth within the characters, though, because I was scared everybody was just going to be like,
"There's going to be this
boring," it's the same old Jack Sparrow. Everybody wants one thing for themselves, and that's it. There seems like some people who actually, not care about other people, but they do care, because Luffy definitely cared about that damn Chow Chow. Because in that last episode when Chow Chow saved him, I was like, if I was those people, I'd have beat the brakes off of Chow Chow like that lion did. Get out the way.
Because I did think that was like, bro, there's like a whole mob of y'all.
It's a whole angry mob. I would have beat the brakes off it.
But
they have respect for the dog, though. Yeah, that's what it is. They have respect for him. I think that's why.
Kiss my. It's like, no, but I get you.
Might would have been like, I'd
have beat the brakes off of that dog. I'd have said, nah, he beat the mayor. You don't know. But
it's funny though, because my man Luffy really don't be like defending himself appropriately.
No,
he didn't explain nothing. He was like, "Who beat the mayor?" I did.
I'm a pirate. No. He like so simple, he's like
right.
I don't know, because I can't call him one-dimensional, but.
He's not like narrow-minded or anything like that.
Yeah.
His thought process is just not typical, like logical. There we go.
Yeah.
He just don't care. He just says whatever's like fact, and that's it.
He's like,
you know it's big. You know it's big.
Yeah,
slap your mare.
I hated that in episode 8, all the slapstick humor that they had going on. Like, oh my, he tickled this man's feet. He kicked him in the balls. Yeah, he kicked Bugsy in the balls.
Come on now.
That's the thing.
I hate stuff like that in shows, bro. I don't know why, but I don't know. I think it's I hate when shows don't take themselves seriously. Unless it's like a one punch man type of show, then I kind of expect it a little bit. But that man, I hated that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I knew he was going to kick him in the balls. Like from the moment he went past him to go after Nami, I was like, yeah, he gonna hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his legs
I already see it coming.
Because Bugsy's defeat kind of bothered me a little bit too. I was like, that was kind of weak.
Kind of
like I like the Team Rocket blast off. It's starting to grow on me.
Right.
You know how
that was a sound effect from Dragon Ball Z also.
Oh, was it?
If you didn't hear, like when he that sound effect is in Dragon Ball Z when he first pushed him. Not to him flying away while the stars, but the initial hit itself sounded like.
Oh, just the
hit
punching
itself,
sound effects and stuff.
Little
impacts.
Like like it sounded like a Dragon Ball Z type of sound.
Okay, that's cool.
I mean, we did already learn that Zoro is Piccolo and Luffy's Gohan, so I guess it kind of makes sense that the sound effects would have some type of relationship to DBZ.
Yeah.
Anyway, too.
But I mean, for the last episode, it wasn't too much to work with. I mean, what was y'all kind of conclusion with it? Did y'all like it? Dislike it? What y'all like in season 1?
I thought it was
I feel like it was.
I think there's still like plot and stuff going on for sure, especially those last few. But I mean, other than that, I mean, it's alright for what it's worth.
For what it's worth, yeah.
That's all I'm. Yeah,
Fair
for what
enough.
it's worth, that's all I'm seeing it. Because my man Zoro, I definitely felt like he could have finished that guy off.
I think so too.
Because he did that one move. I'm like, okay, so he was just messing with you. He was not taking you seriously. Is what it seemed like.
Yeah, my man Zoro said,
How
"If I
he
can't
did
hit you
the
like this,"
whole time, and all he did was hit you with one move, and it was automatic up dub. I was like, oh yeah.
I mean, he killed them anyway, right? Or did he not die?
Oh yeah, they started showing more blood, Mike.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I noticed that too.
Blood now.
I noticed that too.
I told you
It
they
seemed
were
like the art
going
style
to.
changed in general.
That's what I was
Just a
thinking
little
too. When you got
It
to
changed just a little bit.
7 and 8 definitely was
Like
different than like 1, 2.
7 and 8. Yep.
Yep,
For
definitely
sure.
a different art style.
It has a little bit more touch to it. But yeah, no, I think it was alright for what it's worth. I'm hoping that after the fact, I'm trying to see like what's the plan now, because we already got 2 crew members. We know for a fact now, like Nami is a part of the, of the team, so she's not going nowhere. So what's the next thing? Are they going to meet another pirate?
I think that's what's next.
Try to,
At the wrap up at the end of the episode, they showed like another guy. I don't think they're gonna show another guy in the. Well, I guess they could, like in My Hero. They show you the bad guy at the end, but I think the goal was really to show
who they're gonna be interacting with next.
Yeah.
True. I can see that. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting.
Definitely.
I'm wondering how this next few episodes with the new character and interactions is going to be.
I still think they're going to collect all the characters like 7 Deadly Sins. Who's next?
Yeah, most definitely. I see that. I definitely we're going to find out the main crew first.
Yeah.
Go from there type stuff.
I want to know who did Zoro beat?
Again.
Who did Zoro beat to make this man this unspeakable, no point of trying legend? Like, I know he's the hunter, but I want to know who he got on his resume.
Who has he killed already?
Yeah, because I mean, anybody could be if I'm going around killing Namis, who should care? Say again.
Right. No, I was agreeing with you.
Okay.
I think he just slaughtered pirates, period, and they just give him the respect because he's slaughtering pirates.
Oh, you think it's just?
Dang, I thought he killed like Altiva or somebody. Yeah.
Just that tail.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's like a notable pirate thing. I think it's just because he's out here slaughtering pirates in general. It's just like
right.
This
So he
guy
kind of
is
has
the
a
real
name
deal.
for himself.
Interesting. Okay.
I can see that. That makes sense.
'Cause most
if you start doing
pirate
something enough,
captains-
people are gonna know you for what you're doing.
Yeah, I don't think every pirate captain is gonna have a devil fruit power, which means they would have to have some form of fear for Zoro because they don't have that power.
Right. I mean,
kinda
you
like
did see the woman,
Chop
right?
Chop
She didn't have
Mission
power, but she was
Who,
a pirate.
Altiva? Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
that was
but
just
that
a
was
big,
before
she was
Zoro,
a big
though.
bit. That's true though.
So what
She
if
was a
Zoro
pirate,
showed
but she
up and
didn't
should
have
been
no
like,
power.
oh, it's Zoro? You don't know because Luffy beat her without it.
That's
Now,
true.
Luffy, on the other hand, people don't know who he is. It's kind of
they also don't know about his
fruit holders. No one knows who these devil fruit holders are in general. None of them do.
Yeah, it's because most people still don't believe in the myth of the devil fruit. Everybody just thinks it's just a joke, which I still think is a little weird.
Was saying that during the battle, she was like, "I feel like I'm dreaming right now."
Yeah. It feels like a dream.
Yeah, like she definitely didn't seem like it was real.
That's why I was saying before about the water weakness. They won't know. People won't know about that water weakness. They think it's a myth.
Until after the fact.
Granted, some people might. But you should be looking into the legend. It's like, if you're not looking into the legend, it doesn't matter. Why would it matter?
I mean, that's true, because Buggy knew that he ate the fruit and still jumped in there and was like, why can't I swim? And didn't realize until after the fact, even though he knew he had just ate the devil fruit.
Yeah.
When Shanks scared him, so...
It seems like people aren't eating it willingly. They're just getting... It's an accident. It's like the second accident in the show.
True.
That's true. That might be a thing, because it does... Luffy ate it without really giving it a second thought.
Yeah.
Because and it makes sense, because if that's the case, then it all could come back to the whole, how did Buggy have a fruit that looked exactly like the devil fruit and nothing? Nobody was like questioning it. So I really wonder, like, if it's just like, oh, this apple
tree is just regular food.
Out of the 6 apples, there's just one that's a devil fruit.
So how would you recognize it though?
Fruit or something. Like, how would you know exactly? That's a good question. Maybe there's like like a different coloration that makes it different. Like, instead of it being a red apple, it's like some bright orange apple. Or something like that.
Yeah. That
you have to like pay attention to that in order to realize it.
So y'all want to continue to season 2? What y'all thinking?
I mean, I'm definitely down. I want to see what the rest of the crew is going to be like.
Same, yeah.
It's funny because I actually learned that for real, Oda, I think out of all of the anime so far, it's actually have like a diverse like crew. Apparently, so
who is Oda? Is that the creator of One Piece?
Of One Piece, yeah. Because apparently, Luffy is Brazilian. And what is Nami? I think she's.
I thought she was Caucasian.
Apparently. Yeah. And I forgot what Zoro is. Zoro is something too. I think he's actually Japanese, which would make
that's
sense
pretty cool.
His katana. Yeah. So I'm trying to see what the rest of the characters is gonna be like.
I mean, my only other question about the devil fruit is, can you eat 2 of them? And if I eat 2 of them, if I eat 2 of them,
away, or will I have a combination of the both? That'd be tough. That would be tough.
Yeah. But
you'd be gum chop. That'd be pretty nasty. Right. Not only can you break apart, but you can still stretch. That would be pretty wild.
See, I'm sure they'll address it eventually. It's a bunch of questions that I still have for it. I think at this point, unlike the last episode, you think who's gonna die?
If you eat 2, I think you'll die.
You'll die?
I think they're gonna do like the whole body.
That would be interesting.
Power thing.
Oh, I see.
Like other animes.
That would be interesting, I guess.
That would be very interesting.
So that way somebody's not overpowered, essentially.
Yeah, because that's the case. Say you find more than one, instead of just eating that one, you eat all 3 of them.
You eat all overpowered as hell. Right.
So it's like I feel like
become a god.
So I feel like it'll probably gonna be like that overwhelmed with power type thing.
Okay.
And you'll probably just kill yourself.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess only time will tell, because we just recently had them give more clarification, with the last 6, like 6 to 8, that, if you eat any general devil fruit, you just lose the ability to swim because of the sea demon or whatever.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. He doesn't.
Hates you for it, hates you for it or something like that. So I guess we will kind of get, I don't know when, but eventually I guess we'll get some explanation on like the origin of them and
where they
what
came
happens
from
if somebody does.
Why the whatchamacallit hates it so much. So we all agreeing basically what's happening next is pick up more crew members and probably one punch a couple more characters, because I don't think that's over with yet.
Nah, I don't think it's over with.
Yeah.
Not just yet, because the people we're meeting don't seem special enough.
Nah. I mean, even Buggy. I'm pretty sure Buggy will come back and be more of a threat later on down the line, especially with him just getting Team Rocket blasted off again. But I think he'll hopefully when he comes back he'll be stronger. Hopefully.
Right.
Yeah. Nah, if that's the case, then what's her name will come back too?
Who?
Alvida.
Alvida? I think she'll be back too. I think she'll be back too.
Maybe she might eat a double.
They showed us one character die. These characters are only getting Team Rocket blasted off, so I'm assuming they'll be back.
What if she does come back with some double fruit, like some revenge type thing?
Yeah, like
I would say
thought it was sweet last time, huh?
Cool. He was like, oh, so you could beat me with the gum fruit. Well, looky here, I got some today for you, boy.
Yeah, really, they should have stole her ship.
The sharp fruit, or the spike.
I mean, we'll see because she had to get a whole new ship, right?
She gotta get a whole new ship. And a whole new crew, basically, because she only got 2 people.
That's true.
They're just the dudes who were shot in the water.
You know how powerful
same thing with Buggy, too. Buggy needs a whole new ship and a whole new crew.
That's fine.
But I definitely don't. But looking at Buggy's character, he's not going to forget that, though. I definitely think like he's the type of character for sure that'll be like, oh, I'm definitely going to get Straw Hat for embarrassing me in front of all my people and making me lose my shit, and calling me Big Nose.
Yeah, I hate those slapstick. Maybe it's because I actually like the roast. Call me Big Nose.
Right.
It's supposed to be bad.
What's
that all about?
Hey, he got to do better than that.
Yeah, you want to come harder than that. Call me Big Nose.